Good morning, boils and goyles. Let's check again. Good morning, boils and goyles. I haven't done a ton this week as far as videos. Wow, I ran out of apple juice, and I have to use water in my smoothie. It does not taste great. Truth be told, it does not taste great. Um, but yeah, we are starting to get down into the muck and mire of my cut. I'm on a very limited diet at the moment. It's pretty solid as far as it's like 2,900 calories, I think. Let's think 270, 280 grams of protein. I think 220 grams of carbs, maybe, and like 60 grams of fat, give or take. I guess today I'm going to be a little lower on the carbs because I don't have the apple juice in here, which is fine. I'll just eat like a bar or something. Um, but it is getting to where I'm starting to get hungry in the day. You know, it's crazy how much difference a few calories makes. Because I was up at probably 3,300. And when I tell you, I really struggled to finish my meals at 3,300 calories. It was tough to do. But, dropped basically we dropped a whole meal. So instead of a smoothie and 3 meals, I do a smoothie, 2 meals, and then do two of the 42-gram protein core powers. Um, but there's so much additives and there's so many. Stop. I don't care. Shut up. Shut up. It's not that serious. It's 42 grams of protein. Really, it turns into 84 grams of protein because there's two of them. That's almost 1.5 times what would consume without them. I think. I don't know. I don't know math like that. Eh, eh, I don't know. I think my math's sort of right. Either way, that's a shit ton of extra protein. Um, and you're yeah. I don't know. But it does get to the point where in the evening I do get hungry. I get snacky. Is that a police officer just lurking there? I hope I'm not speeding. It is. Whoa. They got him in the Hellcat. Oh, shit. Please don't tell me he's about to go. No, he's still sitting there. Awesome. I saw those brake lights pop up on the old car, so I a little worried, as it were. Y'all can understand, I'm sure. That's not what you want to see when you pass a cop. This is brakes. Um, just brakes light up. Yeah, but yeah, been kind of behind this week. Been a weird week. Let's see. Boss man's been out of the office. Was out of the office Monday or Tuesday. No, I was out of office Monday. He was out of office Tuesday. We were both out of office yesterday. We went to we call it Verticon. It's a helicopter convention. Um, it was pretty cool. Helicopters are way bigger and way smaller than I thought they were. Truth be told, like some of them were humongous, and I was like, I had no idea they were that big. And then someone was like, I don't know if I could fit in the cockpit there. Like, I would have to squeeze in. It looked uncomfortable. Um, so that's kind of where I'm at on that one. It was interesting. It was gave new direction. Gave us some new direction to look at, and so I think it was good. I think it was good. Um, Big takeaway: people seem really interested in drones. Drones would not be a bad business to get into either. Like drone repair and drone parts might be a direction to go as well. Um, yeah. They got a young gentleman I know. I'm familiar with him. He used to be his coach. He's in college now. But he hit me up and he told me, the and he sent me a list of band names, and I mean it was like all your pretty normal ones. He's Deftones. He was looking for like more rock stuff. But so he's like Deftones, Seether, Pantera. Uh, what else did he ask? Metallica. I can't remember what else he asked for. But I sent him a couple of my playlists that are, I wouldn't say like super crazy, like niche playlists, but it's them. You throw in, again, all pretty simple. Paramore, Pierce the Veil. Dude, I don't know. I think a little Marilyn Manson, Rob Zombie. Point is, I sent him that, and I sent him like 3 playlists. Godsmack. And he's like, "Oh, sick, yeah, thanks, bet." And then there's this coworker of his that he told me about that he's into, and she's been dating some wussy fashion boy. Um, just like I didn't really get it, but you like what you like. I don't really care. I'm not trying to get with her. And he was super hyped because like over the winter break, I guess, kind of winter break, the kid went to Italy. The woman's boyfriend went to Italy and like basically broke up with her for like that month or for a month or two because he wanted to sleep around in Italy at his fashion things. All right, well, tough looks, but it happens. He's excited. My buddy's excited because he's like, oh, I get my shot. I get my shot. Get it, buddy. Get it. Nope. Kid comes back. She starts dating him again. Apparently, she's single, and he's like, "Thanks for these playlists, man." And then he was like, "Oh, dude, I'm gonna bag her. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna take her on a date." And I was like, "Yeah, what?" And then he was like, "I've been talking to her about music. These playlists are killing." I'm like, "Damn, dude." I had to put, I had to give him his game like that. It's funny to me. I'm all for it. Like, you're into the girl, go get her, dude. I don't care how you do it. If you're using my playlists, power to you. Hell yeah. Just I'd recommend you copy them and make them your own. So that way, she's like, "Oh my gosh, let me get your playlists," and then it's like not even your playlist. I made them type deal. You friend on Spotify and it shows you who made the playlist and whatever. Um, that's what I would do. Underhanded, deceitful. Yeah, yeah, it is, but gives you a little bit more credit. Yeah, I don't know, dude. So that's why I loved working with high schoolers. They're so funny, dude. High schoolers are funny, and maybe I'm just a little immature, but they do the funniest shit sometimes, and it's awesome. It's awesome. I love to see it. And sometimes it's the biggest pain in my ass ever because like coaching them and they're doing stupid shit. And I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Like sometimes you got like I had to, dude, first of all, our starting quarterback at the beginning of this season tore his labrum, was out for the season. Happens, unfortunate. Next guy up, he really was perfectly suited for the backup quarterback position. Um, didn't want any of the actual have to do any of the actual work, study, or like any of the actual things the quarterback needs to do. So film study, extra practice, be a leader, whatever, take accountability, take responsibility. Kid didn't want to do any of it. He just wanted to say he was the quarterback, is what I found out, really. But like this, like, he would do stuff that pissed me off. Like he'd be late to practice because he was talking to his girlfriend before practice. Look, dude, I get it. You go to school with her. Talk to her all day, man. Y'all in the same grade. Y'all share classes. Like, sit together at lunch. And you're probably going to break up with her by next year, realistically speaking. Why the hell are you being late to practice? You're the quarterback. We can't do offense without you, dude. So he was a regular runner on my extra conditioning list. Um, so that wasn't super funny of him, but but same kid went and got like he took his team picture and whatever, and it was cool. And like they brought in a pretty decent guy to do it this year, so they got some cool shots, like some like the cool action shots in the gym. They do the smoke or the fire or whatever. I wasn't there, but I don't really care. But it was awesome for them because they get to be really proud of their pictures instead of having lame ass pictures. Like I always had lame ass pictures, and I was never really proud of them. I was always kind of like, these fucking suck, dude. Um, but these guys, I mean, they're doing like they're posing together, they're jumping, they're catching, they're all sorts of stuff. It's awesome. I'm, I'd have been super excited. I'm super psyched for him. But he went and threw it on a T-shirt. Went and threw it on a T-shirt with his full name on it, and it's like hometown hero T-shirt style thing. and it's like it's like I got it off Timu. It's like their full name, and then it's just the image, and it's just a graphic pasted onto like a Hanes T-shirt. Cool concept. Can't imagine more than 3 people bought it, but he's got a full shop, like a full Shopify type setup. I'm like, dude. He's like, Coach, we can get paid now. That's my name, image, and likeness. That's my NIL. I can get paid now. All right, pal. Enjoy your $6 for the 3 total T-shirts you sold, or whatever it is. I don't know. But he's also really fun. He posts the most cryptic shit on his story, like talking about some like, oh yeah, now I see everybody who up and leave. They ain't with me. And I'm like, what is he talking about? He has 0 posts. His profile picture is like the standard Instagram no photo. And the only thing in his bio is like his name, he plays football, and the link to his shirt shop. Kid has like 20,000 followers on Instagram. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, I don't. How did you get that? You don't post shit. You don't post no reels. You don't post no content. You drop T-shirts, and that is it, dude. It was crazy to me. Um, but like, dude, kids would show up without equipment, and they'd be like, I don't know, man. They'd wear khaki pants to lift, and I was like, dude, you wear khaki pants? I don't have a change of pants for you. You go looking lost and found, but so you're probably gonna tear your pants. I wouldn't wear those again. And then 3 days later, they'd wear them again, and they know the weight room schedule. It's legs on Monday. They'd like upper body, legs, or up. It's legs, upper body, agility day, legs, upper body. Right. So he'd wear khaki pants on upper body. All right, that's fine, whatever. And then he'd come in on fucking leg day wearing khaki pants, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he'd be like, "Coach, my pants tore. Can I work out in my underwear?" I'm like, "No! What are you talking? Go to the lost and found, find an extra pair of shorts, or you're just gonna have to live with your ripped khakis, dude. That's what you got to suffer with. That's you made that call." And then I'd get an email from their parents. Johnny tore his pants. Johnny tore his pants at workout today. What are we gonna do about this? Why are you making them do things that would tear his pants? Mrs. Johnny's mom, your kid's a fucking moron. They know when leg day is, and I've seen them wear extra shorts, so I know they have them. What we're gonna do is tell Johnny to stop being retarded. I don't know if I can say that. We're gonna tell Johnny to stop being retarded and bring workout shorts instead of trying to just wear khaki pants. Pretty cut and dry, plain and simple, straightforward, in my opinion. But yeah, that's me. I'm just an old head now, apparently. That's an old head ass opinion. All right. Okay. Whatever. But yep, I'm at work. That's all I got for today.